So I was perusing through Instagram and I came across this video. And we're going to make this short and quick because I feel like some people just need attention and they like talking about stuff they know nothing about, especially when they're single. But let's get into this really quickly.
They think like Remy Ma, the 46-year-old rapper that's acting 20, the cheater, the disgusting everything. But this who women think like. This is why she got a whole bunch of support. This is why nobody don't come at her for dating somebody younger than her, 10 years younger than her. This is why nobody don't come at her for being the breadwinner in a relationship.
First of all, sir, the thing is, I think Remy caught the brunt of her foolery when everything popped out, when that battle rapper decided to put her and Easy the Block Captain stuff out in public. And from that point, that girl got mad, like criticism. She was ridiculed. And when she was receiving it, she was taking it. She wasn't coming out. She wasn't trying to deny nothing. She didn't say nothing. She kind of just ate it and just dealt with it. Why? She didn't want to bring attention to more to herself and two to Papoose. You know what I mean? She left it alone. She just ate whatever anybody said about her. So you talking about that no one, held, Remy Ma accountable, sir. But proceed since you know what you're talking about.
Nobody come at her. Nobody come at her for cheating on her husband. Why? Could they think like her? Mind think alike. Soldiers like recruited soldiers. So she recruit people that think like her.
You think Remy Ma is out here trying to convince any of us what's right and wrong? Do you think that Remy Ma has to convince us what corny behavior is? Sir, please, please. The thing is, I think your issue is that Papoose is getting, a whole bunch of backlash for being this corny dude, right? If and it sounds like you're from up north, and I'm not referring to like, the lack of corny behavior is only for northerners. But we are known to sit here and recognize what corny is and it's unacceptable. So you're trying to sit here and tell me that this dude, right, is out here moving like an alpha while you sitting here talking about us women and why we might ride for Remy?
This is why Cardi B concerts be getting sold out. This is why Sexy Red concert is being sold out. You got a whole bunch of women that think like them. So they music resonates.
This is the thing, right? I think that people get bothered by women empowerment in general. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say, as a 47-year-old married woman, that I agree with all the lyrical content that is out there because I would be lying to you. But what I am going to say, when people root for Cardi B, they root for her because her husband, right? Or ex husband, whatever, I don't even think he's an ex yet, has put her through. And she's out here doing it. So yeah, we're proud of her. I may not go to a Cardi B concert. I may not even believe about shaking you behind and doing the most. And I may not do all of that. But what I will say, I am going to advocate for getting through a breakup and keeping it pushing. But it's just like some of you lamos like for people to just be down and out and not pushing forward. These women are pushing forward. And what are we doing? We're rocking with them.
Resonate with how they behaving. They think like that. So you think about that when next time you hear a woman say her favorite rapper is Sexy Red. You think about that the next time a woman says she admire Cardi B. Remy music is really doing its numbers. These women think like them. So they'll never understand the mindset of a papoose.
Let me tell you something. When it comes to this is why I like Remy. So you may not be totally wrong here, because when it comes down to Remy, I do have a similar mindset. I think that's what I gravitate towards her because I can relate to having a brother for a sibling. I can also relate having a bunch of boys as my friends growing up and then hearing how you guys maneuver, what y'all look at, what y'all don't like, what y'all, what you do like, this, that, and the third. And so as a woman, I kind of always carried myself because I was amongst the men listening and grasping And so and learned a thing or two. So it has benefited or whatever, and a little bit of hardness. Like, yes, I'm a rock out with my, you'll see my feminine nature, but you will also see if I have to twist your body up a time or two. And that's what some of us, especially the older generation, gravitate towards. I don't know what y'all think feminism is, but y'all have that definition warped the hell up.
when they think just like them. Shout out to Pat Poose. Shout out to Carissa. We love everything about y'all, man. It's your boy, Mr. Single Dad Life, and I'm out.
Single dad, I'm going to only assume that you're going to remain single thinking like that. Listen, we're gonna sit here and root for the ladies who are saying something. I'm not a Sexy Red fan, so I'm not gonna put her in the same category as Remy or Cardi B. But in this situation, I'm gonna ride with Remy, right? And the thing is, I'm a fan, but I'm gonna also sit here and hold her accountable if I felt like there was something that she did that needed to be held accountable. And again, when rumors were out with her and Easy the Block Captain, you go onto my YouTube. I recorded a couple of videos in reference to that. Then we all started noticing certain behaviors that was happening, right? Because she protected Dum Dum, right? She protected him until what did Clarissa do? She keeps opening her mouth. And I need people to remember when it comes down to Clarissa, Clarissa tried to befriend Remy. And then she decided, oh, well, I think Papoose is a good person. And I want to date him. That has to be the most corniest thing ever. How you want to be friends with somebody and then date their husband? But y'all men support shit like that. All right, I'm out.